Morning everyone, it's HiccElsa here, and I'm kind of back with another video. I thought this would be like an update or, or whatever you're calling, like an update to what I'll be doing this year for this channel. I might have mentioned already, so I might have to mention again, or just didn't feel like doing a community post on like I usually do. Because usually I am bad explaining things when I'm doing those, and mostly here. And I know this is like it's like 8 like 8:28, almost 8:30 in the morning, and I woke up like a few hours ago. So I may be a little tired like I usually am, but yeah, I just woke up, so I may be a little sleepy still. But some of you guys may have known that, well, basically to recap what I said last year. I don't know when it might have been whenever I did this last update or whatever you call it. Is that since it is 2026 now, and I did say I was going to be doing I'll be doing like season 2 and kind of bit of a reboot of my season, what reboot of season 1 of my HiccElsa and Godzilla series, starting with, origins, like basically how Godzilla met everyone. Because you know how in season 1 it was just started off whenever I uploaded that first episode back in 2019 is when I uploaded that first episode. You know how it kind of just started there, and Godzilla basically knew everyone. I mean, most of the characters didn't have a good introduction, and I think it was up until the Brennan Godzilla story, the sequel Brennan Godzilla story of season 1. I think that's when some of the pretty much like the rest of them had good introductions, and while the basically the beginning characters, like, the main, sort of like the main members of the Cartoon Nightmare, and they'll probably name themselves probably, I don't know when. So obviously in season 2, or the reboot, is, well, basically how I said in that other video like this, is that pretty much not every single character, but most of the characters might be introduced how they should have been, like in season 1. And I have been giving this a little thought, even though I might have said, or someone else might have already knew this already, is that originally it was going to be only like, it was only going to be when, obviously how Godzilla met the Cartoon Nightmare, or the beginning character, the beginning members, I should say, or whatever. And I've given the full thought is that some of the enemies will also be introduced. I know I probably might have this already decided. Not, I may be suffering over my words again. Again, I just woke up, so I may be a little off, which means tired and sleepy. But yes, some of the enemies will be introduced properly. Maybe might have the first battle. Well, mm, maybe the beginning characters might have the first battle with Godzilla, and basically easy to find the worst Godzilla, since that is that final worst Godzilla is like one of my personal favorites. I'm probably might not know what I'm talking about. Again, I just woke up, so I will be introducing some of the enemies in Origins, and maybe probably to be in the future stories of season 2. Basically doing how I usually done it for the past 6 years when I finished season 1. Some others might be introduced in the later stories, because I probably had this in my head this morning. That well, maybe when I woke up this morning, I thought maybe some of the beginning characters might be will be introduced in season two, obviously, and maybe later on in the future series, the others might be introduced. We'll just again we'll have to see how it goes, like in the future future installments, or whatever, however you want to call it. I basically had that thought. I think I had that thought this morning when I woke up. Was that maybe instead of doing almost all of the characters, some of the characters, from the main, well, maybe some of the main Cartoon Nightmare members. Now that the enemies might be maybe some of the enemies, not all of them. Maybe I bring in some new enemies, like for example, maybe after Origins, I might add Scar King to the mix of things. Because you know how in the beginning, when I did season one, I basically reused King Ghidorah 2019 a lot, and maybe two future stories I might use King Ghidorah 2019 again, and he might kind of how in Rebellion King Ghidorah 2019, or Legendary Ghidorah, or however you want to say, the MonsterVerse Ghidorah. He'll probably join. He'll probably join the good side maybe later on. Again, what I'm just making a hypothesis, or thinking that it might happen, but again, we'll just have to see how everything goes. So I might use different villains the from maybe some different villains for the series. Again, as I just said, we'll just have to see how it goes. So I am probably not bad at explaining this very well, even I probably stumbled over my words because again, I just woke up. So again, I thought I would do this video instead of doing a community post, even though I'm kind of bad at explaining things, but I do the best I can because I don't do these videos scripted. So I probably said that many times over the past 10 years already of doing this. So I don't think there's anything else to mention other than, well, during season 2 of my series, well, season 2 slash reboot of the series I've done for like 6 years, even though I kind of finished season 1 for 6 years. And obviously, it's still going to be, I don't know how old this series will be. Might be 7, or we'll see. Again, we'll just have to see everything go. So that is basically like my little bit of an update, and well, update to what I'll be doing with the future series of HiccElsa and Godzilla. And maybe if I do like 2 stories, I might do like some spin-off series, like I don't know, maybe if I get a thought, or maybe I just might do the main series. Well, I don't know, we'll just have to see how everything goes, because maybe for the past, like, probably for like, well, the past few years, I have been rushing these stories kind of a lot, like coming up with new ideas. But this year, or however I want to do it, I'll probably just take things easy by doing some things one step at a time, as I might have already said. But I'm going to take things easy with this series, because season 1 in the past spin-off series but happened kind of been pretty rushed. But what I want to do for season 2, or the reboot, as I just said, I'm gonna take things very easy. So I'm probably ramping on making this video even longer. So my bad. I have a bad habit of doing that. So, and just to Before I close off this video, I will say that, as I might have said in my might have been when I did my 10-year anniversary video, is that this channel may be a little bit inactive most of the time. Because, well, just to recap, I have been very busy in my personal life. Nothing too serious, just things I need to take care of. So I might not. There will be some. Keep something of my words. This channel may go dark, but not to say I'm quitting. It's just there are some things I do need to take care of in my life, and just things I need to help my family out with. So yes, that is kind of like my channel update, or how I'm gonna title this. So that is basically my update of what I'm doing with the series and a little bit of a channel update. So if I made this video too long, I have a bad habit of doing that. So that's it for this video. Tell me guys what you think in the comments of what I just said. Hopefully I probably mumbled everything, but as I said, I don't do these videos scripted, so I did the best I can. So as always, I will see you guys in whatever my next video will be. So toodles.